Welcome back to Anything You Want. If you're here, it means you love diving into the untold stories of Turkey's brightest stars just as much as we do. Before we begin this incredible journey through time and memory, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, tap the join feature to support us even further, and of course, give this video a like and leave a comment. We're always reading what you write, and your thoughts guide what we cover next. In the grand mosaic of Turkish television, few partnerships have carved such a lasting impression as that of Çağatay Ulusoy and Hazal Kaya. Their collaboration, born in the early years of their careers, has become a tale retold countless times by fans, journalists, and critics alike. Yet, beneath the glossy magazine spreads and nostalgic social media posts lies a more intricate story, one of tension, loyalty, and speculation that refuses to die. When they first crossed paths, both actors stood at very different stages of their journeys. Hazal Kaya had already tasted recognition and carried with her the confidence of an actress seasoned by roles alongside industry icons such as Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ. By contrast, Çağatay Ulusoy was a fresh face, still finding his footing in the merciless world of television fame. This imbalance, experience on one side, eagerness and uncertainty on the other, sparked friction from the very beginning. Reports from the set describe their early interactions as turbulent. Arguments about scenes, creative clashes, and even moments of visible tension were whispered about by crew members. Hazal's poise and professional command often collided with Çağatay's raw ambition, creating sparks that could have burned a fragile partnership to the ground. Yet, paradoxically, those very sparks became the crucible in which something enduring was forged. Time has a way of reshaping dynamics, and so it was with Hazal and Çağatay. Beneath the initial clashes, both recognized qualities in the other that could not be ignored. Hazal, behind her fiery confidence, noticed the unpolished but undeniable talent in the young actor beside her. Çağatay, in turn, began to appreciate the discipline, grace, and resilience Hazal carried onto every set. Slowly, the harsh edges softened. Disagreements turned into discussions, and arguments became opportunities to learn. Their chemistry, once volatile, transformed into a rhythm that drew millions of viewers to their screens. In the eyes of the public, they became one of the most unforgettable duos of Turkish drama, embodying the kind of on-screen connection that transcends mere performance. Behind the curtain, respect blossomed into genuine camaraderie. Hazal and Çağatay began supporting one another not only as colleagues but as friends navigating the whirlwind of sudden stardom. The bond between them wasn't built on surface-level gestures but on acts of loyalty that carved deep impressions. One story, retold by insiders who witnessed it firsthand, has become legendary. During a tense day on set, another actor reportedly made an inappropriate remark directed at Hazal Kaya. Before she could respond, Çağatay stepped in, his voice raised, his demeanor protective, making it clear that disrespect would not be tolerated. That moment, though never confirmed publicly, is said to have shifted something fundamental between them. Hazal, who had once clashed with Çağatay over creative differences, saw in him a friend who valued her dignity and was willing to risk his own image to defend it. From that point forward, their relationship took on a new dimension, less about rivalry, more about trust. Do you think acts of loyalty like this mark the true foundation of lasting friendships, even in industries as competitive as entertainment? Or do you believe it's inevitable that such bonds will always be overshadowed by rumors of romance? Share your opinion below. And while you're there, don't forget to subscribe and press join to support Anything You Want. As years rolled on, Hazal and Kagate continued to nurture their friendship. They attended premieres for each other's projects, congratulated one another publicly during interviews, and appeared side by side at industry gatherings. Though both pursued separate paths, their names remained intertwined in the collective memory of Turkish television fans. Their partnership became symbolic proof that in an industry notorious for fleeting allegiances and shallow competition, genuine friendship could still exist. To countless admirers, they were not just actors but ambassadors of loyalty in a world too often tainted by rivalry. Of course, the brighter the bond, the louder the speculation. Media outlets began to circulate stories suggesting that Hazal Kaya's feelings for Kagate Ulusoy might have been deeper than mere friendship. Some tabloids even coined the phrase platonic love to describe what they believed Hazal harbored in silence. Fuel was added to the fire when Hazal's absence at certain private celebrations in Kagate's life was noted. Gossip columns suggested jealousy, portraying Hazal as a woman unable to accept seeing her close friend happy with another. Others dismissed such claims, insisting her absence was likely due to professional obligations or personal priorities unrelated to Kagate. Hazal, for her part, has never confessed to anything beyond friendship. In interviews, she has consistently spoken of Kagate with admiration and respect, calling him a trusted colleague and dear friend. Similarly, Kagate has remained equally careful, never feeding into the narrative of romance, and instead choosing to highlight Hazal's artistry and their collaborative history. Yet silence often breeds more questions than answers. Their refusal to address the rumors directly has, ironically, ensured that the whispers continue to this very day. This leads to a fascinating question. Why do fans struggle to accept the possibility that two attractive, charismatic individuals can simply remain friends? Is it because audiences project their own desires onto these celebrities? Or perhaps because the chemistry they exuded on screen was so tangible that viewers cannot separate fiction from reality? Whatever the reason, the fascination with Hazal Kaya and Kagate Ulusoy has never faded. Even today, social media buzzes with nostalgic posts, clips of their most memorable scenes, old photos that resurface like treasures, and endless debates about what really went on behind the cameras. Among the countless fan discussions, one recurring demand stands out: a reunion project. Imagine, after more than a decade, a new series or film bringing Hazal and Kagate back together on screen. Two of Turkey's most admired talents, their chemistry matured by time, their artistry sharpened by experience. It's not difficult to imagine such a project breaking viewing records and dominating streaming platforms worldwide. For fans, it's not just about nostalgia, it's about reliving the magic of an era when their collaboration first captured hearts. The prospect of seeing them side by side once again feels like a promise waiting to be fulfilled. Would you like to see Hazal Kaya and Kagate Ulusoy reunite in a new project? Do you believe their bond is best celebrated as a pure friendship, or do you think the rumors of hidden love hold some truth? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and remember, by pressing the join button, you can help Anything You Want bring you even more exclusive stories like this one. Regardless of whether the rumors are true or not, what remains undeniable is the resilience of their bond. In an industry often accused of superficiality, Hazal and Kagate have demonstrated that loyalty can withstand gossip, speculation, and the relentless march of fame. Perhaps their story is not about romance at all, but about something even rarer, a friendship that transcends envy, outlasts scandals, and offers a glimpse of authenticity in a world built on illusion. And so, we close this chapter, but the fascination continues. The story of Hazal Kaya and Çağatay Ulusoy remains one of Turkish entertainment's most enduring mysteries. Was it only friendship? Was there a hidden love that never bloomed? Or was the truth always more ordinary, yet more profound, than we imagined? Thank you for watching Anything You Want. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the join button for extra support, like this video, and most importantly, share your thoughts in the comments. Which stars would you like us to cover next? Whose story should we unravel in our next episode? Until then, keep watching, keep questioning, and keep celebrating the stories that bring us closer to the people behind the fame.